And that's really all it was. I just missed the shot. Once again, I stunned the guy, knew where he was, threw the nade, killed him. Very simple. It's tactical gameplay. That's why we throw stuns to stun check.
That's why we throw stuns at the stun shack. Dude, you just randomly threw a nade up and a stun and a nade up, and you got a kill, and you're acting like you know you did. And you're like expecting to get a kill out of it. You're such a moron, man. It's ridiculous.
Now, I want to also state something. For those of you who have watched Rambo's commentary, obviously besides the fact and the point that it's really not detailed, or obviously he really wasn't able to explain really the majority of what he was talking about. It was a lot of finger pointing, so to speak, if I just want to generalize. He did end up making a statement saying that when you're in a spawn trap, that you shouldn't go out either of the side windows, but then 2 seconds later after that, he says that you should go out of left window. So I just wanted to point out that contradiction that he made, because
it was by saying that if you are actually going to go out one of the side windows and be a moron, left window would be better than the green window, because we saw you go out green window like 15 times and get raped there every time because you're a fucking idiot. Like, seriously.
It was a contradiction, so I just wanted to prove that wrong like I just did. And if you guys doubt, please go watch. Once again, right here. Didn't call it out that there was a guy standing there. Right here. Already knew the guy was there right window. One of my teammates called it out. But once again, I took a second time to look, and I should have took the shot on the first time because then I would have got the kill. Once again, already anticipating, already knew where they were, just didn't execute. That's really all it came down to.
How much bullshit do you plan on putting in your videos? Like, really? You didn't know he was there, man. You just randomly looked and he was there. None of your teammates call out. None of your teammates press start, probably, like your stupid ass, because that's what you teach people, not to press start when you die and call out. You just looked there because you were in a position to look there, you stupid bitch.
With that being said, and you know, the biggest thing that I really want to point out, really before I even continue with the commentary, is that the question I want to ask is that, or not really ask, but I guess factually state, is that Extravagant Icons and pretty much every single member on their team has pretty much been playing competitive Call of Duty for 2 to 3 years. And pretty much all of them together, if not individually, have probably at least had 1,000 matches played. Now, I just want to point something out here, because maybe I'm just the only one who actually is thinking here. Maybe I'm one of the few people who's actually...
I'm not totally sure, but aren't you the one that said you played competitive Call of Duty for about 3 or 4 years? And our team name is not Extravagant Icons anymore. It's actually Team Extravagant / Game OD. And I'm glad that you're a moron. I don't know. It's just pathetic that you're actually like being a hypocrite now.
Comparing the facts. I want to point something out again real quick. Mid-sprint, what happened? He died. What happened? He mid-sprinted. His weapon wasn't out. He saw me turn the corner, tried to pull the gun out as fast as he can, but unfortunately, Boss Nasty was thinking, already had the weapon out, picked up the kill. I just want to show you guys how easy it is to really just kill these players when they're once again, mid-sprinting, weapon wasn't out. Easy kill. I don't really know how I could really prove it any better when I do it myself.
Alright, this is kind of obnoxious and aggravating. You were actually sprinted into a gen, and he just turned the corner. He wasn't expecting you to be there, so you actually got a little lucky. And, I don't know, the second time you killed the guy from Top Oil and he was running up Orange Street, he's trying to get somewhere, man. You know, we're actually trying to pull flags and get map control, while your ass is just sitting at top oil and just sitting there. Like, you're not trying to push up. You just killed you just killed half my team. And you're not trying to gain map control. You're not trying to push up or anything. I don't know how you say you're playing smart, man. Like, seriously. What, are we playing TDM here, you fucking idiot?
Besides that, the big thing I want to point out is that my team's been playing together for a week. The fact is that no one can really factually state that my team has or does actually practice or play 55 to 60 hours a week on this map. The fact is what he did is he got that from the podcast commentary when I ended up saying that my team plans on doing 55 to 60 hours, or they plan on putting that time in. Never did I ever say that this is the time they put in every single week. Because if that was the case, then I still would need a lot more days of practice to practice on a map. The fact is you can't be a baller overnight, and that's...
Alright, so what you're saying is you said you wanted to play 60 hours a week, but you couldn't. But even if you did play 60 hours a week, you need to play even more? Like, dude, your teammates said that you play like 50 hours a week. That you spend that much time on this fucking game, and you can't even fucking get through mid-map against a top team. Like, seriously, man. Like, now you're really being a joke.
Kind of just a fact. you can't expect to reach perfection in a week. I'm sorry, it doesn't happen. You don't become a professional soccer player in a week. You don't become a professional football player, professional poker player in a week. It doesn't happen. The funniest thing that I notice is Rambos and Extravagant Icons constant just trying to really prove a point or to do something. I don't know if they feel threatened by some of the gameplay commentary I've done. I mean, last time I checked, I thought this was a free country. I thought that we could freedom of speech much. I mean, I'm sorry, have my rights been taken away because I'm the only person that has actually attempted ever, not really attempted, but have done and have proven that I can sit here and just commentate?
All right, this is quite funny that you're saying that, actually, because we're just trying to prove how fucking retarded you are, and what you say makes no sense. So we actually have our freedom of speech on what you say also, man. It's called an opinion. Why are you here trying to say that we're keeping you from doing something when you can clearly do it, and you did it? But we're just here to prove you wrong and fucking calling you out on your stupidity, man. Like, get real here.
Constructively criticize, break down their gameplay. I want to point something out. What happened. I want to point that out real quick, because what happened was I let him pass. Probably should have killed him before he turned that corner. But since the majority of these players are, well, let's just say predictable, he ends up halo jumping, or fairy jumping, how I like to call it, out to the side, and then he ends up fairy jumping back because he wanted to pick the kill up. Because apparently he thought he was going to kill me when I was already sitting there waiting for him. I don't really...
You fucking suck! Oh my god! You almost got turned on, and that's what you call outsmarting a player? Oh man, dude, like, seriously, fairy jumped? Are you fucking gay? Like, alright, let's start off here. You were A-Gen, I ran by you, you missed 15 shots in my back, okay? And then I try to come back and kill you because I know you suck, and I should have killed you if you didn't lay it down behind that little thing. I probably would have turned on your ass. So I don't know why you're here saying that you outsmarted me in any way right there, because that's fucking pathetic that you're actually trying to say that you outsmarted someone that you almost got turned on. Like, you're a fucking idiot.
They know how you can kill someone, or at least have an advantage, or even be on an even playing field killing someone, or attempting to, when they're waiting for you to come back. And I want you to see what I did. Anticipated he was going to come back. I prone, because I already knew he was going to halo jump, because once again the majority of the pros do halo jump. Apparently they like to do that in pre-fire. He came out pre-firing, had no idea where I was, and he was just shooting blindly. I don't think that's a very professional move to make, but that's just me. So, continuing once again with what I was saying, now that the match has finally ended.
Yeah, that's just you, man. A player who just got 5-0'd, fucking didn't get through middle part on the map, talking about what you're supposed to do and not supposed to do as a pro player.
With that being said, I also want to point out that for those of you who do not know, the first game that we actually played Extravagant in, obviously since we've only been playing for a week, and, well, they've been playing a lot of time together, probably for at least a year, regardless of if they've just made a new team. The fact is that a lot of these players have played together before, and a lot of people, a lot of you who watch those videos or these videos don't really realize that a lot of these players have very unique and similar, not unique, but very similar play styles, as well with being, good play styles, but they're very similar in their play styles that they have. So being able to hop on a team is pretty easy. It's pretty much almost like them already have putting in a couple months, if not half a year, of playing together, because they all play the same. So it's really easy for them to feel comfortable getting in and playing with new people or getting into a new team. The fact still remains, which is just a fact, that these players have been playing together for a long time, and they've played a lot of matches. So they come into the game, I don't know, did they think they were going to lose? Is that why they feel compelled to post a video online about my commentary with some just insufficient, just very amateurish, really just non-existent commentating? I mean, with little to none explanation for what Rambo was even talking about. I mean, I'm not blaming the guy. I mean, he just really wasn't able to explain anything. That's a fact. I'm not saying he's bad or he's an awful person. He just didn't explain anything. It's kind of hard for people to agree and believe with you when you can't explain what you're talking about. You just make statements, and broad statements at that. But once again, going back to the fact, which I've already reiterated twice now, is that my team's been playing for a week. Their team's been playing for probably a lot longer than that, and has played a lot more matches. So I don't really see